Hello everyone, today we got some Skaven coming in. Continuing to close out 3rd edition there, doing some interesting different lists. Today we've got all the behemoths, we got 2 Doomwheels, yes, 2 Hell Pits, and 2 units of 6 Rat Ogres, double reinforced. Our general is going to be this, Master Moulder. He's going to have the Hordemaster for the extra chance at coming back, bringing a unit back when it dies. On a 3-up, when one of the Rat Ogre units dies for a command point, they can use their War Scroll command ability, and with the Horde Master command trait, he can do it once for free. So you can kind of stack those so you have a 3-up rerollable. Got our Grey Seer, he's got Skavenbrew, +1 attacks characteristics, and Death Frenzy, as is tradition. The old Bombardier there, rocking out with his rocket. He's got more warp power to pair with the Doomwheels and the Artifact. The Vial of the Fulminator, because we have a Warlord for 2 artifacts. That'll give them extra movement, so speedy wheels. Another Master Moulder here for the battle line, to make the Rat Ogres battle line. And we got his Plague Priest, so we could put some bless on different things. He's also got his Prayers Disease for Hordebreaker 5-up. Does a mortal wound for each model in the unit. 1 unit, 20 Clanrats for a battle line, 2 Hell Pits. Didn't go with 3 Master Molders today, so only one of them gets a mutation. And we're going to give this gentleman the Toughened Sinews for a 4-up save and 16 wounds. We'll leave the purple guy on his own. And that's going to bring us in with a grand strategy. We're going to go with the Shape Masters of Flesh Shaping, or whatever it's called. Essentially, I got to have both my Master Molders and my Grey Seer alive at the end of the battle.
This is going to be fun. Let's just say that. So this is going to be Blades of Khorne, Baleful Lords, Grand Strategy, of course, Slaughter of Sorcery. And with the points adjustments, I had to make some adjustments and changes to the list, so this is mostly going to be useless. I did originally have a Bloodmaster in there, but can't do that anymore. So anyway, it's going to be all the big guys, 1 of each. Insensate Rage, Scarbrand, Unfettered Fury, and the Wrath of Khorne, Bloodthirster. The general is going to be the Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury with the command trait Firebrand and Prayer Killer Instinct. Then the artifact's going to be on the Wrath of Khorne, Bloodthirster for Halo of Blood. 2 units of Fleshhounds and 1 block of 20 Bloodletters and the Wrath Axe. The general idea is I have Firebrand to make the general a priest, and Killer Instinct to move in the hero phase. And then the Wrath of Khorne, Bloodthirster, is going to have the Halo of Blood for the Fight First effect, which will couple with his ability to activate him and another guy. So that's going to give him the ability to potentially swing with 2 Bloodthirsters in the enemy's combat phase. I'm also going to have, so with Baleful Lords, they're all going to be fighting on their top bracket, except for Scarbrand, because you don't want that. And that's 1990 points of Blades of Khorne.
Hello everyone, today we're doing limited resources. 6 objectives, 1-2 more scoring. But the twist on this is you can only score the same objective twice in a row. You siphon the melt water and then it's all gone. So while somebody else could take it from you, and you can still contest it, you can only score the same one twice. So that comes into consideration when deploying. We did not deploy upon this objective. I did deploy upon this one, so the timer will be started. Turn 1 for control-wise. Basically, big death ball of rats. Got Hell Pit on this side, got Hell Pit on this side. Brackets. Toughened Sinew guy here. Heroes for support on the Doomwheels there. Unit of 6 Rat Ogres, front and center, 1 right here. Everybody within 3 and wholly within for the whipping and healing. Wizard back here ended up getting deployed, trying to deploy outside of 30. And then the Plague Priest there. We failed on that because he deployed his hounds within 30. Was able to get them. The Bombardier did somehow end up outside of 30. What's your deployment looking like here?
I've got the Insensate Rage on my left, your right. followed by the Wrath of Khorne and Scarbrand, and then the Unfettered Fury on my right, your left flank, with a big block of 20 in the middle as a meek shield, and the flanking Fleshhounds. Kind of a smooth brain deployment, but the idea is keeping everything except for the Fleshhounds on the far end wholly within 16 for the Killer Instinct and just auras and stuff like that for fighting together and whatnot.
There you go. And you finished deploying first.
And some deliberation decided to give the turn away to the Ratman.
Ratman!
Hope I don't regret that with the Doomwheels. They can pop off. It's a possibility.
Alright, here we go. We're going Magical Dominance there, Battle Tactic, turn 1. We got 2 primals each. Okay, here we are into Skaven, turn 1. Top of 1. We took as our Battle Tactic Magical Dominance. We did indeed succeed. Barely. With the Bombardier here. He rolled a 1. He rolled a 3 to cast, had the +1 from the Gnaw Hole, and then we threw another primal just to try and get the Mystic Shield because we're outside on bind range, and we did not roll the 1, so he lived. We got our Battle Tactic. We stopped there. We put a Mystic Shield on these Rat Ogres. We whipped them, and we gave them a Bless. We got a Great Plague off for the first try, 5 with the +1 from the Gnaw Hole, so we got reroll prayer rolls, so that's helpful. We couldn't get this Hell Pit up far enough past to not congest its objective, so we're on top of it now. So we're actually controlling all 4 of these. Not ideal, but that's where we're at. We're moving up, we're going for it. We've got this unit within 3 inches of 2 Master Moulders. There's a guy hiding under there, so we can heal if they survive. And then within 3 of this unit as well. And we're just kind of waiting for the calm before the storm.
It's calm before the corn.
Calm before the corn, the reaping, here it comes! Time to be corny. 5 points, Skaven. On the bottom of turn 1, Khorne.
End of the shooting phase for Khorne, turn 1. I took Led into the Maelstrom as my battle tactic. I chanted for Killer Instinct with the General on the Insensate Rage, moved him up all the way from the back line. Everything kind of generally moved forward, ran these guys out with an auto 6, trying to set up for a surround in a future turn. Did some shooting, killed quite a few rats with the 2 Bloodthirsters that have shooting attacks. Wrath of Khorne and the Unfettered Fury. And everything's moved up, looking to make some charges here, going into the charge phase for Khorne.
Yep, we did get a redeploy on the Rat Ogres here. They are still within 3 inches of the front, but outside of 2. So, let the blood flow.
Yes. End of Khorne, turn 1. Things did not go great, but I mean, they went okay. Made the charge I needed here, I guess with 3d6, rolled an 11, that was helpful. Failed my charge, re-rolled it into a 8, got it in to there where I wanted to be, and failed with all of my hits and wounds. So I think you saved everything.
Yeah, I
got
rolled
3 through,
pretty good.
No Boom Thirster Boominess, and you saved
3
all
6s.
3. Rolled 3 6s on the what do you call
Rat
it?
Ogres.
Rat Ogres. Saved exactly what I was hoping to have on my 2 wound rolls. Failed my charges with everything else. And
No booms,
no
sadly.
booms.
We were hoping for some booms.
Took flipping 4 damage from the Master Moulder, and I'm at 10 wounds on the Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury. Excuse me. Insensate Rage, and I gained 1 blood tithe from killing 5 rats.
Yep, Clanrats are down. Rat Ogres split attacks because they're tagged to both sides. They couldn't reach with 1 inch reach. Doomwheels did a little bit of grinding. 4?
Yeah.
4 points, so 5 to 4. Turn roll off.
3?
Oh,
1, 2, and 4. Yeah, you're
yep, 4 for Khorne. There's a tie, 5-5. Your choice. No, my choice because I went first.
right.
Huh. I don't want to get hit with other stuff, but I'm kind of locked up. Probably should try and fight my way out. We're going to go to Skaven turn 2. Okay, here we are into the shooting phase for Skaven. Top of turn 2. We took the turn. We took our battle tactic. Flee, flee. Retreat 2 Skaven units. 2 or more. We wanted to get our Master Moulder out of there anyway, so he retreated, and this Wounded Doomwheel retreated. In our casting, we failed the Death Frenzy, and we got told no with the Hellhounds. to Mystic Shield, so none of that. We did get more power off on this Doomwheel, who promptly did no damage. He got 3 through, but you saved them all. Yep. We took 2 damage from using a spark, and the more power damage will happen later. We did overpower the shots for 2d6, did not roll doubles, so we didn't suffer damage. Rat Ogres all shot into this guy, and we still couldn't lift him. So all the shooting went into him, and he stands firm, laughing.
4 saves with the all-out defense.
Yes, laughing in the face.
I tried to murder lust this guy up to get him wholly within 8 of this guy so he could fight at top bracket if he survived the shooting phase. Rolled a 1, and then I redeployed over here. Guess what I rolled? A 1. But I'll take it if my saves keeps him on the table long enough to be able to actually
save. Oh yeah, the saves are working. We moved up over here, got a pretty small movement, and so we're looking 7-inch charge over there. We got a 4-inch move on the Hell Pit. We were kind of hoping to send him up this way, come around from behind. Surprise, but after rolling 4 on the move, we decided to go this way.
And
started.
Priest.
Yes, and the priest here rolled a 1 on his prayer and re-rolled it with the Great Plague that we got for re-rolls, and rolled another 1, took 3 mortal wounds, but he went through the null hole over here to contest that objective and give us a re-roll attempt for the Hell Pit, but I think we're outside of wholly within 12, so it doesn't matter anyway.
I think you're good.
Okay. All right, so going into the charge phase. Skaven. Here we are, bottom of Skaven turn 2, top of turn 2. We went into combat and shooting. We killed barely, no, not barely. He made it all through the shooting, the Bloodthirster, and then got killed by the Hell Pit in the combat. He also took out these Hellhounds and Fleshhounds, and these guys did a large amount of damage into the letters. There were 4 left. They battle shocked off, and we elected not to charge over here because we would start the timer on that objective if we killed them. So right now we have siphoned the Meltwater from this objective, this one, and the one the Hell Pit's sitting on top of. This one was taken back, so we didn't want to start the timer on any more objectives, so I can't score these 3 anymore. So going into Khorne, bottom of turn 2, score is 10-4. Yep. Skaven up 10. Go.
Okay, end of the shooting phase for Khorne, bottom of turn 2. I took as my battle tactic, no cowards among us, within 8 inches of enemy units, everybody on the table. Therefore, I elected not to move this unit because they were within 7 inches of the Hell Pit and didn't want to risk a redeploy from the hero that's over there, etc., so on and so forth. Everything moved up, everything shot, did pretty good in the shooting. Killed a couple Rat Ogres here. And here we are, going into the charge phase for Khorne.
Cool.
End of turn 2 for Blades of Khorne. A lot of stuff died. A lot of stuff still alive. So the wombo combo went off, which was nice. He got in, and using his fight first coupled with his War Scroll ability to double activate, he went first with the fight first effect, then activated this guy tagging along with his fight first, and then Scarbrand got the swing. So everything swung before he had a chance to swing back.
Hurt a lot.
Flipping this guy did 6 damage to Scarbrand. That's supposed to be 6, not 9.
These guys didn't do anything.
And yeah, they did some. They did 2 wounds to him, and then
Hell Pit did 6 more.
6 more. So we're sitting okay. Hopefully we get the double turn. It's kind of a catch-22. It's like you don't want to kill everything all the way in this against this rat list because they're going to come back. But at the same time, you don't get any blood tithe for not killing them, so it's kind of interesting. But I score my battle tactic, and I score 3 objectives for more, and puts me to 9 to your 10.
Yes.
Going into the roll-off of turn 3.
Yep, we used, to keep these Rat Ogres around, we inspired 1, and we used our Triumph because we had picked the Battle Shock Immunity 1, and we did that because the way I read it in the AOS Discord for Skaven, seems to agree as well when it was brought up last, is that you cannot use the spin of CP to bring back a Rat Ogre unit when they flee from battle shock, because it doesn't necessarily count as destroyed. So that's why we did that, because if they were fleed, we couldn't have brought them back, and we'd like to. So roll off for it. Turn 3.
4 to 6. Here go.
Rats have to go, because everything get wiped, I think. Skaven, turn 3. Okay, here we are, end of the charge phase for Skaven. Top of turn 3. We did some shooting. We shot this guy off. He's gone. So chain activation. Okay. Death Frenzy and Mystic Shield. Got that off. We took as our battle tactic surround and destroy. This Doomwheel, counting towards that side. Went through the null holes with this gentleman, counting towards this short side. Auto 6 ran him, counting towards the long side. We're going to be short on objectives, but we're trying to kill some stuff so that we have a chance. We made a charge in with this guy. He got roared. And then Titanic dueling is happening over here. We more power, did all the things with him. He's not long for this world. Going into the combat phase. Okay, here we are. End of Skaven turn 3. Top of turn 3.
Yes.
Help it. Died. It was an interesting turn of events. But it ended him dying. He ended up with dying and then rolling his too horrible to die roll and made it. Came back with 1 wound. And then at the end of the combat phase, your ability on this
the
guy.
Land Rebels, 4 up D3, killed him.
Killed him. So here we go. So now that I scored no objective points because I've siphoned the meltwater from all of the objectives that are worth or near me that I've controlled. I do get my battle tactic for surround and destroy for 2 points, pushing me to 12. And then you have your turn for a battle tactic.
Yeah, the only real chance I have is the battlefield runs red, kill 4 or more enemy units this turn. So I'm going to try for that and we'll see what happens. I have a few options with that.
Okay, and then we'll come back with a talked out score for you at the bottom of 3 probably.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, now.
End of turn 3, Blades of Khorne, end of the battle round. Scored my battle tactic for battlefield runs red, killed 4 guys by the hardest, did it the hard way. Split some shots here or there and yon, ended up killing this guy. He got to swing first. He got to swing.
Yeah, Plague Priest.
So I swung over here first. And I had Toad over here and taken this objective, but he killed one guy, so wasn't able to hold that objective, so I didn't get the more. Okay. I didn't get the hold 2. I got the more. I got my battle tactic. Hold 2. Hold 1. So
that gets you 4 points for the turn.
4 points for the turn, bringing me to 13.
Yep, winning by 1.
This guy did some work.
Yes.
Minus houred with him. That -1 to hit was nice to have. Did some shooting, killed 1 Doomwheel and the hero. So going into the talk out / roll off.
Yeah, roll it off and talk it out.
Don't have a snowball's chance right here.
4
to 5. You get it. So.
Skaven gets it. Let's see if we could get you a final score here. Go.
End of the game. We talked it out. Turn 4, I would have been able to do. Well, he went first. He moved over here, took this objective. Then I would have been able to
intimidate
take,
invaders. Yep.
Intimidate invaders. I'd be able to take Blood for the Altar. This guy would have moved over. I chanted my prayer to move him in the hero phase. He scooted over to there. I had 5 Blood Tithe. I was able to summon a unit of 10 to take this objective. He charges in, whiffed on killing these guys. That didn't work out. These guys hold this objective. These guys were over here tagging this, so that would have given me 1, 2 more. I failed my battle tactic. Then you won the roll off again.
Took bait and trap. We used our scurry away ability because it counts as a retreat move after charging in with our one of our heroes over here, and retreated our red ogre.
Killed this with the
help hit. Everything else made the charges.
And then in my turn, the only way I could have won the game, we talked about whether I could have easily moved around these guys over here to intimidate the invaders, left these guys where they were, but that still would have lost me the game. The way to win was to charge in over here and kill
Last wizard.
kill the last wizard, and that would have given me my battle tactic for Slay the Sorcerer. We rolled it out. He finest devoured all at defense, I all at attack. I rolled really well in attacks. He rolled even better on the saves. So failed to successfully complete my last battle tactic, and therefore the grand strategy, bringing the score to 19 to
22. Yep.
Good game.
Pretty tight there. Bloody all over the place. Lots of
Khornes,
the boards. The board's not still. It's pretty sparse. Yep. So we got our grand strategy on our side because he didn't kill that hero. We needed both the master Moulders over here and over there, and the one master clan to be alive, and we did get it barely. So here we go. Another game in the books.